Hey everyone, I'm Kelsey, aka Real with Mrs. B, and it is finally December, the last month of this awful year of 2020. There have been so many terrible things in this year, but I do have to say, John and I have been extremely lucky with some of the things that have happened to us this year. So I will definitely have to do a end of the year review or wrap up and talk about our year money-wise, financially in the next couple of months. But I needed to make sure to start December off right by making our EveryDollar budget. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I use the free version of EveryDollar.com and the app, and I track all of our transactions via this. I think it's great that I have to actually put in each transaction so I know how much is left in each category, how much I have left to spend, or if we're going over and I need to recalculate, as I had to do a lot of in November. Anyway, so I have already set it up. I'm going to go through and tell you about some changes from November to December, as each month is a little bit different depending on what bills we have coming up or holidays or whatnot. So first off, I get paid the same. Normally last year I would have lunch duty, chaperone duty, subbing, extra pay, but I do not, so I know the exact amount I should get. For John, his fluctuates a little bit. So he gets an attendance bonus, he gets holiday pay, so he will get for Thanksgiving he worked, and then he also picked up extra hours. So that will be nice. And even in January, he is working extra on Christmas Eve and Christmas. So that will be some extra money. So I went on the low end there. So we were working with $5,039.02. For our mortgage, I am continuously paying more. I like the even number of 2,000 and I just like paying a little bit extra on it. So we've got 2,000 there. Our energy bill, I get it at the end of the previous month. In November, it was like 93 something, so it went up about $7. Not too bad with having the heat on almost every day. Internet bill is always the same at $64.99. And we do have our water bill in December. So our last bill was in September, and that was about $180. So I know it's going to be less than that. I just don't know how much less. So I just estimated $150. We stopped with our outside watering. Living in Wisconsin, we don't need to be watering any more outside past the end of August. So, and we turned it off. I think it was in September or October that we turned it off outside. So I think it might be less than that. I'm hoping so, but there's so many like built in, like we have to pay $20 for this and it's never less than that. So we'll find out. I think it's coming in the mail soon, so I will make that adjustment. Car insurance only varies by a few pennies sometimes. Gas, I just put at 80. We only spent like $53 in November, but with the holidays and traveling, I really don't know if we'll be traveling all that much, and I'm not working 2 weeks or a week and a half in December. I haven't been driving anyway since I work virtually at home, so I think it'll be under, but again, I'd rather it be higher. I did have it higher too because John should have filled up his tank at the end of November, because we had about $25 left to spend in that category, but he didn't, so he's going to be filling up pretty early in December. Parking, I just put that at 40. It's usually less than that by a few bucks, but just in case, because he's going into work an extra day. He has to pay $2. Sometimes he doesn't have to pay. It kind of fluctuates. Groceries, I kept it at $2.75 as I did in November. And that is because for the holidays, if I'm making extra food for that, otherwise we keep it at about $2.50. Restaurants at $25. And you can see I already went a little grocery shopping for this next like week and a half. At Aldi, only $53. I got awesome deals. Beauty and clothing, there are still some items I would like to get, so I put that at $50. Cell phones, always the same, $119.05. Household, I do have to get dishwasher pods and something else I can't, oh, more toilet paper. So that's what the $30 is for there. I put both of our personal money at $80. Hopefully John doesn't go over this month, but we'll see. Netflix, $16.87. I have not gotten a notification that it is increasing yet, but I have heard that it probably will. And then I have nothing for miscellaneous or school supplies. So savings, we are focusing on putting things in, or money into our car fund for me to get a new car eventually, and our home maintenance fund. So both of those are getting $500. Then we already are maxed out our car maintenance. We might add to it a little bit next month because John is going to get an oil change and has an appointment next week. So I like to have $750 in there, so we'll have to pay for that, but no big deal. Computer, we'll put $50 in, just slowly saving on that. Pets, we overspent a lot in November, so we do have some left over in our sinking fund, but I'd like to contribute $200. They should be good on food. I haven't had a dog that I've had to pay for before, so we'll see how quickly she goes through this food, but they have tons of food and treats and toys, so I really shouldn't be spending much or any of that $200. Entertainment, vacation, we'd love to go on a vacation in the summer. Hopefully things are better by then, and then my sister's also getting married at the end of May, so $150 in that fund. Gift money is kind of where the random ending, like 40 cents, because that was what was left over, $264.40 for the rest of our Christmas shopping. And then lastly, we have our health savings account I transfer over $100 automatically into. So looking at this, it looks like 35% of our income is going into savings, and that is wonderful to see. This has got to be our goal for 2021, is to put more into retirement and set up more like a Roth IRA, can't talk, and get our investments in order. That is something that we haven't really focused on. We did baby step 3, we did 3B, buying our house, and we don't have kids, so we really got to work on saving, investing. So that should be our goal next year. So it's looking pretty good. Just checking. So I hope your December budget is all ready to go. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll check in with you again, and maybe this next week, or at least mid-month. Have a great day.